All right, so we want to take a look at a cash book question. This is from a past paper, I think it's Jan 2016. So we'll get a bit familiar with recording entries in our cash book. This is for a 3-column cash book, right? The format here that you see on the right-hand side of the screen, this was provided in the paper. So they gave us the question and they gave us the format, or they gave us this form to use to complete the question. So we've seen a number of columns here. We need to fill in these columns so we know what is going where. This first column is for my date. This here is for details. This is going to be my folio column, right? I'll just see if I could fit folio there. Then we're going to have discounts, right? Discounts allowed, discounts received. So on the debit side of our cash book, this column here is for discounts allowed, right? And we have bank cash, right? Now, the left-hand side, debit side, we always have discounts allowed. On the right-hand side, we're going to have our discount received. So on the next side, date, details, folio. I'll just put F for now, right? Discount, receive, bank, cash, right? So let's go take a look at the question. Now, before we start to just enter items into our cash book, it's always advisable to go through a question, look at the transactions to get an idea as to what is taking place and where things are going, right? That should always be your approach with your accounts papers, with your accounts questions and your papers. So Joyce, or Jose Choice Meat, sorry, is a butcher shop owned and operated by Jose Martinez. On 1st May 2015, he presented the following info: cash in hand and deposited at bank. These figures here, we're going to use a different color, is our opening balances. This is what he has on the 1st of May 2015. So we could write here 0105, right? This is 2015. So on the 1st of May 2015, our balances brought down or brought forward is cash in hand 475 and cash in bank 2,890. Right, that's our opening balances. So let's go through the transactions that take place or took place during the month. So during the month, May 2nd, Tasteful Restaurant bought fish on credit worth $900, less a 10% frequent buyer discount. The mere fact that we're seeing here that this was bought on credit is not a transaction that we're going to write in our cash book. It is important because later on, they're probably going to make a payment for this fish that they bought on credit. But this initial transaction on May 2nd is not going in our cash book. Why? Because it was done on credit. On the 3rd of May, however, we sold goods. We sold $145 worth of lamb. How did we sell it? We sell it for cash. So this means that this is money coming in. Money coming into our cash book and money going out of our cash book. So in is on the debit side, out is on the credit side. So we are gaining money, or money is coming into the business. So I will write here on the 3rd of May, right? Sales. That's what's happening there. We're not going to put lamb. Sales. We get in $145 cash. May 5th, we paid $510 for electricity by check. So that's a payment, money going out. So this is the 5th of May, 0505. What are we paying? We are paying electricity. And we are paying that by check, 510. Now we have the folio column, right? So we could put in folio numbers if you wish, right? GL1 or something like that, GL2 for the electricity account. May 5th, we also pay the shop assistant cash for wages. So on the 5th of May, we are paying wages, right? Again, that's some other ledger account, make up a number. 580 cash. So I come in my cash column and I write in 580. Right? On the 9th, Mr. Martinez cashed a business check for $1,360, from which he paid $360 on a water bill for his home. The remainder or the rest remained in his cash till. So some of this money is drawings. He's taking it out of the business. So it's coming out of our bank account. So on the 9th of May, I'm just going to put 905, right? We need to split it up. Drawings, because he's paying a personal bill, right? GL, whatever number. 360 coming out here. And then also on the 9th of May, he's going to put some money in the cash till. So the details, this is where the money is going to go, is the remainder, $1,000 coming out of the bank. That's a contra entry, so we put C in here. And on this side, we're going to put the 9th of May, where it's coming from. It's coming from the bank account, contra entry. We put in $1,000 in cash, right? May 11th, we sold $1,500 worth of seafood on credit to Joyce T. On credit. If it's on credit, it's not going in our cash book. On the 15th, we bought $1,700 worth of meat from wholesale suppliers on credit. The given terms was 5, 10, and 30. What does this mean? It means that here, if we pay our bill in 10 days, we're going to get 5% off. This is our 5% discount, right? This will be considered a discount received. This N30 means we have a total of 30 days credit within which we could pay, we have before the bill becomes due, right? So net 10 days, you get 5% off, and N30 means you have a total of 30 days credit, right? On the 21st, Joyce T settled her account by cash, earning a 3% discount. Let's go back. This is Joyce T. She purchased $1,500 worth of goods. She paid the whole thing just 10 days after, and she earned a 3% discount. So we have to find 3% of 1,500. How much is that? 1,500 multiplied by 3%, $45. So she's going to get a discount allowed. This is a discount allowed. And if she's getting $45 off, that means she's paying $14.55. So we get in Joyce T. She's going to pay $14.55 in total. And she's paying this out by cash. All right, so the 21st of May, write her name, Joyce T. Why am I writing on this side? Because I am getting money. Money is coming in, right? She'll more than likely be in our sales ledger, right? So make up our folio. Discounts allowed is $45. And the remainder of money, $14.55, goes in our cash column because she's paying cash. Okay? 22nd of May, Tasteful Restaurant settled its account in full by check. That's these people up here. They bought $900 worth of goods, less a 10% frequent buyer discount. So this was for Joyce. We have Tasteful Restaurant. This is not a discount allowed, but rather a trader discount because they are frequent buyer. So this discount is happening at the time of purchase, not when they make any payment. So instead of, although the goods is worth $900, they are paying 10% less. So they are paying $810 for those goods. So 900 multiplied by 90% because they get 10% off. So they're paying $810 for those goods. And they settle their account by check. Right? Settle their account means that they made full payment. So we are getting money. So 22nd of May, Tasteful Restaurant. I'll abbreviate it. They will be in our sales ledger as well. And they are paying by check. And we put in 810 here. Yeah. On the 23rd of May, we paid shop assistant $580 by check for wages. That's money going out. So on the 23rd of May, wages, not shop assistant, but wages. That's the bill that we're paying. And we had our makeup number, GL7, I think was that. I'm paying $580 by check. So that's going on our bank column, 580. 24th, settled wholesale suppliers account in full by check. So wholesale suppliers, these people here, 1,700 was what our bill. If you paid in 10 days, you get 5% off. So what is this? 24th. So the 15th to the 25th would have been 10 days. So we get our 5% off. So in other words, wholesale suppliers, we will get a discount received of 5% by 1,700. It's $85. And our payment to them is going to be $1,615. Right? So what date is that? 24th of May. 24th of May. Wholesale suppliers. I'll just abbreviate, right? This will be in our purchases ledger. We have a discount received of $85, and the remainder money that we paid is by check. So right now on our bank column, and we're going to put 1615. Right? On the 30th, we paid $260 in cash for some repairs to the shop. So 30th of May, shop repairs. This would also be a GL account. We paid that in cash, $260. Right? Just want to write this a little better here, 580. We're looking at the truffle foot. Now more visible. And that's it. That's all of our transactions that we have entered. What we need to do now is balance. So let's start to add up. Right? I'm going to add on my debit side first. So my bank column, I see now 2890 plus 810. So I have in total here 3,700. Now adding up all the columns first, and then we're going to compare columns. 475 plus 145 plus 1,000. 475 plus 145 plus 113 plus 1455. I have here 3695. Then I have 510 plus 360 plus 1,000 plus 580 plus 1615. We have 4065. And then for cash on that side, we have 580 plus 260. It's 840. So we compare now. When we compare our bank columns, I have 3,700 on this side and I have 4,065 on this side. So this is my larger side, right? So it means that this column here is where my balance carried on is going to be. And the balance carried on figure, right? This is happening on the 31st of May. The figure that I'm going to put here has to be the difference between 4,065 and 3,700. Because what we're trying to do is we want all of the columns to have the same balance, right? So we have to put 365 here. I got that figure of 365 by subtracting 3,700 from 4,065. 365. Now, when I compare the cash columns, this is my larger column, 3,695, 840 here. So it means that on this side, I'm going to have my balance carry down. Now, you'll always find the balance carry down for a cash column will be on the credit side, right? Or on the right-hand side. Reason being, you'll always have cash. The bank could end up with a balance carried on the debit side. This happens when we spend more than what we have in the bank. If we look at the money that came out of the bank account or bank column, we had 4,065 coming out of the bank. However, when we look at what's in the bank, we only have 3,700. When that happens, we refer to that, or we call that a bank overdraft. This is an agreement, arrangement, a facility that the bank offers to businesses that allows them to spend more than what they have in their account. And this facility is for a short period of time, right? Sooner or later, maybe they're supposed to get a payment from somebody and it's going to bring the account back into the positive or back into balance again, right? So my figure for the cash column is going to be the difference between 3,695 and 840. So 3,695 minus 840, I'm going to get 2,855. We could now balance the accounts, right? This column, when we add up what is in green and what is in pink, will now give me 4,065. Balancing both sides. Let's write it in. $4,000. Right. And now with this balance carried on my credit side for the cash column at 2,855, both sides will balance. 56.95. Right, on this side we get 56.95 now. The last part of this is to write our balances brought forward. So this one, which is on the credit side, this is for the cash, will be brought down here, opposite side. Right, remember to put it in the correct column, 2,855. And then this one, which is on the debit side, has to go on the opposite side, which will be here, 365. And all of this is happening in the following month, which will be June 1st. Right? And this is our completed cash book. Right? Completed cash book balanced.